travel company in the country. That's badass. And I mean, it's unbelievable on all fronts. And you mentioned this earlier, WET means to excite. And with all those things in mind that I just did, all your accolades, obviously that was at its core the whole time. What exactly does that mean to you?
Yeah, so WET is kind of the core of what we do. It means to excite or to stimulate, and that's kind of the core of everything we do. We don't like anything normal. If it works, we try to break it. We try to innovate it, and we're always trying to do new things and just exciting, like the same thing over and over again. Like that just drives me nuts, and I drive my team nuts from that with that perspective a lot. But I'm always trying to be better, do better. Impact more and just do more and just have more and yeah, it's just the excitement of it, and just living an exciting life.
Yeah,
what it's all about, and just helping other people do the same.
Is that something that you certainly thought about a lot in the early days? Like, gotta have my reason why am I doing this?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that's a big one. Start with why. I think it's Simon Sinek book or whatever. Yeah, that's a huge one, because there's going to be a time in anything that you do where you got to get through it. You don't want to do it anymore, and that why is what gets you through. And my why is helping other people and building those relationships and connecting. And that's to me, there's no financial value on that. And
couldn't agree more.
So yeah, yeah.
The one thing I've heard a lot about Groove Crew specifically and all of the other events that you put on is the community, like you've mentioned many times here. It's people who come back. You guys like have this, like, if we compare it to like a great restaurant, right? People spread the word about this restaurant, and it might be a small restaurant at first, and then they expand, and then they want people to come in this city and this city. And it's just a word of mouth thing that you've built here, right? Obviously, you guys' branding and marketing and talent that you bring in is superior and next level. I mean, like I said, you've been awarded for many different types of things. But I heard about Groove Crews first through word of mouth, and I feel like that's so unique in today's, saturated social media world. Like, are some of the people, like you said, that 125 crew in the first, like, do you not rely on them? But it seems like your community does a lot of the heavy lifting for you in terms of spreading the word.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, we definitely work hard to help people share the word. And that's, I mean, it's a very inclusive, non-judgmental place where people can wear what they want, do what they want in a safe environment, obviously with some rules.
Right.
And, but yeah, I mean, it's all about just bringing people. And I think it was, who was that marketer? He said that, and this one sticks with me. He wrote that Purple Cow book.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I can't remember his name. One of the more famous marketers these days. But he basically said advertising is the cost of being boring. I was like, well, dang, that's kind of an interesting thing. So I actually stuck away from advertising for years. We do a little bit of it now, and just focused on just how, people telling people, because once you're signed up to go on a bucket list type experience, I mean, you want to bring your friends, you want to experience it with other people naturally. So yeah, we give people tools where they can bring people and earn commissions or free cruises and things like that if they bring a group of friends. So yeah, that's always been a core part of what we do. And it also keeps kind of the community tight too, because everybody's kind of the same passions and lifestyle. I think one of the first ones, somebody was like, how did you manage to get the class clown from every single school on a cruise ship?
That's amazing.
I was like, I don't know. We just started marketing to class clowns and then we just got them all on board, I guess. I don't know.
Oh my God. I mean, it's so obvious that like, this is important to you. You definitely strike me as the type of person who's, I mean, you go on every cruise, obviously you've been on over 120 of them, right? Like
120.
You're there, you're interacting with the people. And I think so many times people in the back end, right? Like maybe they want to stay behind the scenes and that's fine, but like you're there, like you're introducing yourself to the DJs, to the people that are coming. And I think that's so special and that's so unique. And it's clear why people want to keep coming back. It's like, you're kind of a class clown too, Jason. I gotta tell you.
I was a class flirt.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, just to hit on that. So what we call everybody that comes on the cruise the captain, and they're the most important person to us. And they steer the ship. They tell us where to go. They tell us what cruise line to work with, what food to serve, what artists to book, you know, all that stuff. So we're very engaged in co-creating the experience. It's not about like people are like, oh, what do you want? Or what do you think is gonna be like? I don't care what I want. It's what the people want. What do the captains want? They're the ones that are steering the ship. So I try not to get too much into that. My team will ask me like, what do you think about merch and whatever? And I'm like, it's not about me. Like I'll wear whatever the heck you give me. But you know, just it's about them. And yeah, just there's different types of entrepreneurs that I was at a Tony Robbins training, and there's the managing type of entrepreneur who's kind of more behind the scenes.
Right.
Then you've got like a typical entrepreneur that builds a company to sell it. And I didn't realize this until I went to this particular seminar. It's called Business Mastery. That I'm actually not an entrepreneur. Like I did not start my company to sell it. I didn't start, it started for those reasons. I built it to change the world. And for those reasons, I'm an artist, not actually an entrepreneur.
Wow.
So that was kind of a interesting epiphany that I had in that moment. Yeah, he's been a humongous influence on me for sure. I listened to him even starting back in college, tapes back and forth to college at Central.
Wow.
And yeah, he was one of my first ones that I got into, and Zig Ziglar, and there's some other ones, but Tony Robbins definitely of all the ones has had a huge effect on me for sure.
You are an artist, Jason. You are an artist. And hey, what's up? And thanks for watching that video. You looking for more content now? I got your back. Go to my YouTube channel right now, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you turn on all notifications so you never miss any upcoming exclusive artist interviews, Sherm in the Booth clips, new music, live sets, and more. This is your one-stop shop for everything electronic music. Cheers.